So let's take a look at these two very different cameras. First of all, the original Olympus Trip 35. This one's in the soft case, the rarer, harder to find soft case. There's an alternative case that just flakes and distorts, but this one seems to be okay. Lens cap is in there. When you're buying these, really key to find one that does have the lens cap still on. There's a good chance that the selenium meter will still be good. There's the selenium meter, well covered. So this is the iconic, classic, original Olympus Trip 35, which was produced between the 60s and the 80s, sold between 5 and 10 million copies. And Trip comes from the name take it on a trip. It's simple, very simple camera you can take with you, and you don't need batteries. It's a 35mm compact camera with some manual settings on it, but basically the selenium meter powers a light meter and gives you two shutter speeds, a 40th and a 200th, and a zone focusing system. So I've done another full video on this which you can check out if you want to find out a lot more about the original Trip. But this video is about comparing this model and its performance with the Chinese Olympus Trip copies. Well, they were made by Olympus, but they just really tried to cash in on the brand name, the success of the original Olympus Trip. That's a beautiful, beautiful looking camera, isn't it? Produced in Japan, a mainly metal construction. Really feels beautiful. The lens on this one is stunning, and maybe we'll see a difference in the shots I'm about to show you, showing the real quality of this lens. It's a Sugoi 28 f 40mm lens. So along came a lot of spin-offs, again in a nice case, and here is an Olympus Trip XB40 AF from the 90s. So the original Trip was no longer being produced, but Olympus thought, well, we did so well with it, let's see what we can reinvent it in a modern way. And this is one of the versions, the Trip XB40 AF. It has even less functionality, controllability than the original Trip. It really is a point and shoot camera. So all you have on it is the on-off. That opens up the lens and turns the camera on. You'll see on the back that's indicated by the flash ready light coming on. It's all automatic exposure, automatic focusing. What else do you have on here? There's a film window. Take standard 35mm film. It does have a DX reader, so it'll read the speeds. Here's the lens on this one. It is a 2.7mm and built-in flash, AF assist, light and focus assist. Underneath you just have the tripod mount. The rewind button, serial number, and of course this is made in China rather than the original made in Japan. It's all plastic. It runs on a couple of AA batteries in here, so that's convenient. There's your batteries. This particular version, as with many on eBay, was a bit corroded. Solder's not working, so I had to clean the battery terminals up and it fired into live. So to use it, you literally open up the lens, point at your subject, look through the viewfinder, which is quite a good view actually. Now you can see that there's a focus in the centre, focus area in the centre, and that's the outline of your frame setting. Inside, very simple. You load the film on the right hand side on here. DX code reader will work out the ISO, and the film will automatically wind on when you close the back door. So, very basic. I mean, these you can pick up on eBay now incredibly cheap, £5 maybe. Let's try the film loading. Firstly on the Trip XB40AF. So, when we have a little back release, there's the inside looking nice and clean with the DX reader code there. And we're going to try some, what do we got? Kodak Ultramax here. This is slightly expired film. What do we got? January 2024, so we're about a year out of date. Let's pop the film in. You can see there's a red indicator down the back there, and that's all we have to do. Take the film back to there, to that mark should be enough. That's nicely clipped on. Close him up. That's better. Let's reset it. And now the same on the original Olympus Trip, this one from about 1982. You can see the black plastic shutter button. Let's keep that lens cap on. Here we've got this little button here to open the back. Up she comes. And again, much more sophisticated inside. No DX reader on this. We have to set the ISO. So we have to lift the sprocket tab, lift that up, so we can get the film inside. Pop it back down. And then we'll pop the leader to the far side and actually insert it on this one. Move the film winder along. That looks as if it's engaged. Close up the back. Film indicator correctly set. Lens cap off, and you can see that winding on now. So we know much more clearly that we're in the right place. So we've gone out into do some street photography, comparing the original Olympus Trip with the Trip XB40AF in Victoria in London, and let's look at some comparisons between the two cameras and what they produce.